Oh, guys, this question. Oh, God, there's so much. There's so much. Here's the thing, you guys. Hi, I'm Renee Flamand. The reason the narcissist, because you might say, well, why do they have to go through that devalue stage? We were so happy. I made him so happy. Why couldn't he just remain happy? Because they weren't happy. You were happy. Because you were with a person you thought he was. But he wasn't that person. Okay? He was not that person. He is the person who gets into relationships, makes them all good and great and wonderful, and then devalues. Why the devalue? There's a lot of reasons, you guys. It's such a loaded question, but I'll try to break it down. First of all, the jealousy they feel for you at some point is going to rear its ugly head. And very many times the way that it rears its ugly head is they start to devalue you. They start to say, okay, you're going to a party, the two of you get there, and you look fabulous, and you're on that night. You just feel great. You're flitting about the room. People are laughing. You're having a ball. And for some reason, they're just not. They were off that day, and they're sitting at a table talking to people as they come up to them. That is bothering them to death. So on the way home, you can expect a very good devalue. Or that night, if you get them that mad, by just being yourself. And I'm not telling you to quiet down or not be yourself, but I'm telling you what they're thinking. Now, they may, if you're having too good of a time and they're not, or you're getting too much attention and they're not, they have to crush you. They have to make themselves feel better about themselves. So what are they going to do? They're going to maybe flirt with the girl at a bar, make you mad. Now your night's all messed up. You've gone from flitting about having a good time to going over to the bar and being like, what's going on? And now it's a big fight, and they're thrilled. They are thrilled. They just destroyed you. They destroyed your evening. They made you jealous. And now they're telling you you're crazy for thinking it. So now what kind of mood are you in? You think you're going to flit about after that? You might even say, you know what, let's just go home. So you went from having a wonderful night to going home and fighting the whole way home, and maybe even for 3 hours after. That was on purpose, guys. They have to destroy us to feel better about themselves. And destroying us is a way for their twisted minds to make themselves feel better about themselves, right? If you're acting all happy and vivacious and you're being great and everything's wonderful, if they break that down, it's like a scale in their mind. So you're up here, they're here. If they break you down, it goes like this. Can you imagine that level of dysfunction? That bringing someone angst brings you joy? Think about the level of that psychosis that is awry. I would feel terrible if I hurt someone's feelings or did something mean to somebody. But these people go through life this way. And they maneuver through people. And they slip and slide through people. And they destroy the ones that bother them. You bother them tonight. And in a relationship, the reason a narcissist has to destroy, it's the same thing. You went all the way through love bombing. Things are great. Why did he have to change? He didn't change. His real self showed up when the mask dropped off. And the mistreatment he's giving you is the real him. Put your own pronoun in, we always say, right? Mine's he for a romantic partner, so my stories follow that. Put your own pronoun and make it your own. So when you're in a relationship, you're coming off love bombing, he sees that you're nice and solid, and he can lay off love bombing, go find new supply, come back, boom, now you're questioning him. All of a sudden, you never did it in love bombing because you swept everything under the carpet and you ignored all the red flags. Now he goes out on a Friday night. He's unavailable. Silent treatment. You can't get a hold of him. So you start asking questions. Now all of a sudden he's mad. He has to devalue you lest you think he was doing anything wrong. The problem is you. How dare you ask me that? You don't trust me? I can't believe you don't trust me. What kind of person are you? He's going to devalue you to make himself feel better, to make himself look better, to get the heat off of him, to get the conversation away from where were you tonight. He's going to make the conversation about how dare you question my integrity. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been calling you since noon and it's midnight. I just thought, no. And so you were chasing them. They saw it. They ignored it. Or maybe they picked up and the conversation was shady and it was 20 seconds and you don't understand what was happening and you could hear other people in the back. They're bothering you because you bothered them. They're bothering you, devaluing you, destroying you, and crushing you because it gives them a sense of power and control in a union. I will dictate what tone this relationship takes. And right now, she's getting too big for her britches. Let me take her down a notch. I swear to God, that's what they're thinking. They don't want you flying high and happy unless they're making you that way. So they made you that way in love bombing. Now you move forward, okay? They're going out and cheating. You go out with your girlfriends. They don't want you to have one moment of clarity or sight that's clear or advice from your girlfriends. So what are they going to do? That's Frenchies that are snorting and snoring. I'm sorry, I'm watching my cousin's Frenchies. They don't want you to have that. If they're feeling miserable, they certainly want you in the misery with them. You can't be all flitting about having a happy conversation with your girlfriends and they're going to tell you things in your ear and make you question whether or not you should be with this person. They might not be ready to discard you. They might not have new supply yet. They might just be out with their guys and they didn't call you because they want you miserable. They're trying to destroy you and triangulate you and make you wonder where they are for the Friday for 12 hours. They want you to wonder. So they don't answer the phone on purpose. They know it's going to destroy you. Now you've had a miserable night. So that could even be you're out with your friends and they're not contacting you. So they're going to have a blast of a night or make you think that they did. They know they're ruining your night by not getting back to you. They have to destroy us because it makes them feel better. They have to destroy us because if you get too powerful and feel too good, maybe you would leave them and see the light and see the truth of them. They have to destroy you because they don't want you happy. They don't want you feeling, pardon me, feeling good. They don't want people to like you. They don't want people swarming around you and laughing at your jokes. So they're going to wreck it. They want to be the center of attention all the time. And for some reason with a narcissist, they don't think a person could like two people at the same time. Like being at a party, say, there's an audience of people. They can laugh at my jokes and then they can laugh at your jokes. It's not a competition. They don't think this way, you guys. Keep an eye on this. They have to destroy you to make themselves feel better about their place. And it's sinister. And it takes a really dysfunctional person to do that. So I want you to see them for what they're doing. Keep an eye on that. You guys have a good weekend. Thanks so much for watching. Go ahead and hit sub, like, and share it. Let's get this channel's numbers up. I never ask. You know that? But I would love to see everybody hear these videos because there are still plenty of people out there becoming ensnared by these narcissists. And the more we share this information, the less likely they'll have any victims to ensnare. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I'll see you next week.